Welcome back to Life with Mel and Jen.
Hello! So today we're going to be cooking a breakfast. It's breakfast muffins, and it's a quick, easy breakfast for moms on the go. So stay with us and you'll be able to find out how to do this.
All right, let's jump in. So Mel, what are we making?
So we're going to be doing some breakfast muffins, I call them. Basically we're just going to use a cupcake, Copper Chef, which is really good because I've tried it with the regular one and the eggs tend to really stick to the pan when you're trying to clean it, and it takes forever, and I'm like, I don't have time for that.
Okay.
So I got my Copper Chef one, and now it works just perfect. It's easy, it comes off when I have to clean it, so love it.
Perfect.
So
Awesome.
First we're going to start with spraying it, because even though it works great, still want it to be easier.
Just to be able to kind of pop them out.
Yeah, just be able to pop them out.
Right.
And I just spray them with some Pam.
Okay, so
And then we'll mix up the eggs.
okay.
So I usually use about 7 eggs because some of them are small, some of them are larger, some of them I give to my daughter, some of them my husband likes to eat, or I like to eat, so the larger ones. So that's kind of what I use. So we're going to add in some spinach to have
Fresh
some veggies in there.
Spinach.
Make it a healthy one piece of.
So this is a breakfast that Mel usually fixes for her kids in the morning. I'm more of a cereal girl and a piece of toast with fruit on the side. So maybe this would be something that I can do as well.
So the great thing about this breakfast is you can serve it as soon as you cook it, or you can put it in the fridge, you know, save it in there a couple days if you need to, probably at the most I would say. It cooks up really good in the toaster oven, so it makes it nice and toasty. You could stick it in the microwave to rewarm it, but I prefer the toaster oven because it just makes it toasty and it tastes much better. Yeah. And then if you don't eat all of them, because I mean if you make 12 and you don't eat them all depending on, you know, your family size, etc., you can freeze them. So you can put them in a Ziploc freezer bag and you know, pull them out as you need them. It's just like the ones you buy at the store, like the frozen frittatas. It's just kind of the same concept, so you can always have it frozen.
Okay, honestly, you got me hooked at you can freeze them, take them out, and pop them in the toaster. See?
It is convenient.
It's going to the fast food restaurants to get something that's unhealthy and quick.
Yes, because otherwise you're stopping at McDonald's for a breakfast muffin, which they're good, but you know, they're unhealthy. And then, you know, if you're on a debt-free journey like we are, spending that money on that, you know, isn't really feasible. It's better just to cook it up all together. Okay, so then I want to season it up with some salt. And you can choose to not put salt if you know, cannot have salt, or you prefer not to have salt for your family. And then some pepper. And then just kind of mix it up. And then I put a little bit of milk, kind of like a scrambled egg option. So I put a little bit just to add a little fluff.
So maybe like 1/4 of a cup, 1/3, or maybe 1/4
of milk. Yeah, like 1/3 of a cup maybe of some milk. Here's the mixture. And now we're ready for the spinach.
That's my part. And let's throw that in there, our clean, fresh spinach.
And I do get the spinach at Sam's Club or at Costco because it's the big bag or the big box. It's much cheaper than you get it at, you know, any other grocery store. And you can actually make it last a long time by just putting some paper towels in it after you open it. It'll absorb the moisture, so you can have the spinach for longer. Plus, once you're done and you're like, oh, we're not going to eat all that spinach, you know, we just can't. You can just put it in the freezer and then use it for some smoothies.
Awesome.
Okay, so I am just going to pour some of these. I usually start small in the beginning just to kind of see how much I'm going to do for all of them. And then what I like to do, especially because like for me and my husband, if we eat them, I'll add some flavoring. So we'll either add some sausage to it, or you can add some bacon to it. And for us, like, we usually do like some green chili in it or some salsa. which also adds, and then of course some cheese. So we always add cheese. Awesome. Some people I've seen use some really fancy cheese like goat cheese and
Gouda cheese.
Yeah, different options. So you know, you can add whatever kind of cheese you would like, whatever flavor you prefer. And now we're just gonna add some bacon. And
when did you cook the bacon?
So I didn't, but my husband cooks bacon. He cooks his breakfast in the morning before he goes to work, which is great for me. But what he does is he gets raw pieces of bacon. He gets the scissors, the kitchen scissors, and he cuts them real easy. I'm like, that's so easy instead of trying to cut it with the knife. So just cut them up with some scissors.
Right.
You can pre-cook them. He keeps them pre-cooked because he likes to make omelets in the morning. Awesome. But having bacon on hand is nice too because you can add it to lots of different recipes. So we all like bacon. I didn't have any sausage today, so I'll probably just put bacon. Do you like bacon?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can
okay.
use salsa.
So you can use any kind of salsa, whether you want it to be a mild, medium. This one is a Sadie salsa, so I usually buy the large jar at Sam's Club because it's huge. Great for the money. Pass me that spoon, please.
Yes. There you go.
And then what I do is I normally buy some of the jars too because they sell the jars at Costco. So I usually keep some jars on hand, and I fill up the jar as we use the salsa. I pour the big jug into the jar because it makes the big jug last longer because you don't have to open and close it up every time you need salsa. So you know, it keeps it from getting all the air inside. So it lasts longer, so we just transfer it to the jar.
And I'm noticing you're only doing maybe a half a tablespoon of the salsa, maybe a little bit less.
Yeah, maybe a little bit less, and I kind of went a little crazy here.
So just for a little flavor.
Just for a little flavor.
Okay.
You can do more if you want to for more flavor.
Okay.
But now I'm going to keep it that way. So now we need to add a little bit of cheese.
Cheese, all right.
And I'm a cheese lover, so I usually put a lot of cheese. But you can put as little as you, or as much as you want, or no cheese at all, depending on what your diet is. And these are kind of good, especially for like people who are on keto diets, because you can have a lot of protein, a lot of fat, and not a lot of carbs, so it's good for keto diets also. And I've actually preheated the oven to 350. So I'll cook it in the oven for about 15 minutes or so. You can put a fork inside one of the muffins. If it comes out clean, of course, you know that they're done. Okay, so this is what they look like before we put them into the oven. We'll have 12 little muffins. So here are the breakfast muffins. They're finished, cooked. It took about 20 minutes for them to cook up. Sometimes they do take a little bit longer depending on the size that you make each one. So here they are. Okay, so we're gonna pull them out now. Look how easy they come out. It could be because of the pan, but mainly it's because of this pan. It is amazing.
Hi, Scarlett.
Hi.
Hi, so we are done with our spinach and cheese and bacon and salsa
Breakfast muffins.
breakfast muffins. And we have little Scarlett here. Scarlett, how old are you?
3.
3. Isn't she cute?
So she was hungry. She's not ready. She's in her pajamas. But she voiced to us that she was hungry, and I let her know we were making some breakfast muffins. So she's just going to help us try it out since she was hungry, my poor baby. You ready to eat some breakfast muffins, baby?
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want? Do you want that little one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you have to tell us if they're good.
Take a bite. See if it's good. Ooh, yummy, huh?
Are they good?
Yeah.
We passed the test, guys. We passed the test, but I have to try one myself. Excuse me,
I
people.
love them too.
Let's see.
So we hope that this video has helped you come up with another idea for a quick, fast, and easy breakfast. If you found any value out of our video, please like our video and be a subscriber, so we'll be having more to come, easy tricks for cooking lunches. Next week we're going to have a lunch, So please subscribe so you can get a notification when we have a new video about cooking.
And in the comment area, let us know just some quick meals that you like to fix that are quick, maybe not too many ingredients. Share that with us as well. So thank you so much. Until next time, Life with Mel and Jen.